It's Donald from Board with Life, and for this podcast, the Board with Life cast and crew sat down to try out the recently released starter set for the newest edition of Dungeons & Dragons. In this campaign, we'll be exploring the adventures the set comes with, called The Lost Mine of Phandelver. Of course, we'll get some rules wrong, improvise other things, and go off on weird tangents, but that's just part of the fun. And while I'm warning you about things, I should probably mention that this podcast features adult language, because, you know, we're children. Featuring Board with Life's Chris Bryan as
Aaron Thiefyeller, a rogue halfling.
Producer Kellen Voss as
I am an awkwardly large elf.
Talk about your character,
Wizard.
Kellen.
Nikki Schultz as
Hollow Windmount. I'm a mountain dwarf. I'm a fighter.
Casey Bartow as
Castor Troy, Rockseeker.
and introducing our editor Adam Henderson as Elfman 1986.
I'm a human, but my name is Elfman 1986.
So, no more delays. Grab your dice and let's roll. Meanwhile, the goblin who is down on who is still alive, drops his bow and arrow and just runs in the opposite direction.
Oh.
He takes off, and
The
you
split
see
arrow spooked him.
there's sort of a path. Well, all his buddies are dead. Goblins are known for being pretty cowardly. They're pretty tough in numbers, and then as soon as there's like down to a few dudes, they're like, "Fuck this!" But you see, there's like sort of a clear path from where you guys saw the ambush out into the woods, and he kind of takes off in that direction.
And he dropped all his gear?
He just dropped the bow and arrow.
What's
It's
his,
a piece of
what's
junk.
his speed? How far is he from us now?
He is
From the main group.
From the main group, he's about 50 feet. From these guys, he's like 30.
And can we see him now that he's bolting?
Yeah, he's kind of on a trail where you
Cool.
can kind of see. It is now Casey's turn. I'm sorry, it is Castor Troy's
Castor
turn.
Troy, Rockseeker Stone. I mean,
Where's that from?
Face
Castor
off.
Troy?
Face off, yeah.
Nice.
Sometimes your character can eat a peach for hours.
Yeah.
Peach. I'm gonna need a peach for
Wow.
hours.
Okay, okay, like I see him running down the thing, and I'm just like, it doesn't actually do me any good to like roast this guy for vengeance. I bet one of my archer dudes does it. So I go over to Tharma. I'm like, alright. I don't want to. I can only cast 2 spells, and I already cast one of them. I don't know if I want to.
You can do a healing check.
That's what I was thinking about doing. I was going to ask about that.
So there's just a regular everyman healing check.
You're talking about bandages and stuff, you know what I mean? We're not
Right.
talking about
Just
Whereas
first aid.
my cure wounds, I will.
getting back up on his feet pretty
Right.
fast. Yeah.
Right.
You can stabilize him, which basically you're going to roll a 20-sided dice and add your medicine ability, and you're going to be trying to get higher than a 10.
All right, and then if I do,
He doesn't have to make death saving throws anymore. He's stable. He's just unconscious, but he's alive.
all right. Whereas if I do a healing check, he's probably totally kosher.
If you heal, if you
Or
cast,
if I do it,
if you cast a healing spell, he'll be back up on his feet. But you can also rest to heal.
right.
Load his giant body.
I feel like some dire stuff could come up, so I want to hang on to my cure wounds. I think now that you're not in immediate danger, and I'm going to do a healing check on you.
Cool.
And my medicine is +5, so I'm going to roll 20-sided.
We are rolling really
Put
bad.
a bandage
We are.
over his
Yeah.
mouth. This is a hole.
All right. Well,
Howl.
I don't know if I should also try to help.
probably.
So what's the alternative?
Okay, I walk slowly
Begrudgingly.
to Tharma and do a healing check.
This is going to be embarrassing if you do better than the cleric.
I know. I probably will. I'm pretty awesome.
She is the chosen one.
So, okay, I'm going to roll
20-sided, add your medicine.
Oh, medicine. So, 10.
+1.
That's good, right? 10 or higher. So,
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, you stabilize him. So Kellen is no longer bleeding.
And I kind of look
I
over it and I
brushed-
go, I got him started.
I'll loosen
Kind of
that,
like with
John.
your
Yeah.
Fat Willy thing.
Yeah.
I brush the hair behind your ear and I go, it's going to be okay.
Great turn, bro.
One day you'll be good at your spells.
So,
So now we are at Elfman.
I'm standing there, just upset.
No, you got to shoot that dude running down the street.
I'm upset, but I'm vengeful. And I noticed that Tharma is gonna make it, so I go for the goblin.
Oh god! Don't leave.
So I run for him.
Okay.
You run for him?
Yes, with my arrow, and I'm running, and I shoot. fighting style archery. You gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls to make a ranged weapons. This bonus is already included in your attack of your longbow.
Oh, okay, cool.
11.
11 plus anything? You already did it?
That's it.
That arrow misses him.
Ah!
Damn.
We are
Still
shitty
running.
archers. We haven't hit any
And
of
I shoot
I
the
didn't
arrow,
notice this.
and I hear, phew, and I just keep running, and then I
So you
my
kinda
arrow
keep-
sticking in the
Do
ground.
you keep running in that direction after him?
I do until I approach my arrow. And
What's
I
your
pick it
speed?
up out of the ground.
30.
30?
Your speed's 30? Okay, cool. So he hasn't completely lost you.
So I'm still running.
Yeah.
I pick up the arrow that's in the ground,
Yeah,
and I lock and load,
for the next one. And meanwhile...
and I'm running in bullet time while all this is going on.
I take a drink of the ale that you'd been drinking and I just shake my head.
Meanwhile...
Or look at him running.
I'm trying to protect us.
I'm not running after him, but I am going to shoot at him because he's about 30 feet away from me. So I'm going to shoot with my short bow towards the old
And it's gonna
dude.
go right by Adam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see it, and I'm gonna like hit the tail of it and make it go faster.
13.
Miss.
God
What?
damn it!
13? A goblin?
You're right. Now that you've said it that way.
Yeah, look at the books again.
It's dead person's turn now. God, get up! Stop dragging us down.
I think he's just stable. I think he's just on the ground sort of chilling right now. So I think we're going to jump over to the goblins again. So the goblin is going to use his move action and his action to move both times. So he's going to dash, is what we call that in the biz. And in dashing, he goes 60 feet, and he kind of goes around the corner. Like he kind of goes around a bend.
And I'm running. I'm ready.
And meanwhile...
I can dash.
Meanwhile...
Elfman can dash.
What's up, Caster Troy?
Eating a peach.
You guys also, at any point that you want, can decide the fight is over and let the goblin go. Now that he's
Right,
kind
right.
of gone. But you can keep
Vengeance.
after him if you want.
Vengeance.
So how far away is he from me? From the main corridor?
God, like...
Like
At this point, he's like
120
a
yeah,
feet
yeah,
at this
100
point?
yeah, like 120 feet.
I don't see any need for vengeance, so I'm fine with it. I just kind of let it happen. Is there anything I can do to help him?
I mean, I
Not
don't think so.
All right, so I look at the bottom of my shoe and I see that I stepped in poop, and I'm like, oh, damn, that sucks.
Goblin poop?
Yeah.
Do you have a healing?
Actually,
Do you have a healing kit in your items? Is that a thing you have?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Can I go over and check out that map dealie? That.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go do that.
Cool. It has your family emblem on it, and it's empty.
So all for that. I take it and I go, man, life's crazy, and I put it in my pocket. So is that it, or can I like look around, make sure there's nothing else that I can at the dead
You can
horses?
search around if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
So you're kind of frantically searching in a fight. It's not the best search of all time, but
well,
you
that's
can
arguable.
roll 20-sided and add your perception.
15.
15. So you sort of search around. You do some digging, and you don't really find. It's been pretty damn good ransacked. There's nothing of value. Just some dead horses.
So I'm pretty confident there's nothing there for me.
Yeah, you're feeling pretty strongly about
Okay,
it.
cool. All right, that's my turn.
Cool. Howl.
So this goblin, he's far away. Like,
You could dash. You could run 50 feet if you wanted.
what would that...
You just wouldn't attack. You would just only run. Or you could just be like,
You just be in hot pursuit of the dude.
Yeah. I'm
I don't
kind of
know.
worried that our party is splitting
they need to
apart.
Stay
Yeah,
together.
I am curious as to, like...
Just let our drunk human run away, and he'll catch
It's
up with
weird
us.
that you didn't go after him because they'd obviously attacked your cousin.
He's a traitor.
I chopped your head off.
Well, no, I made the choice. I made the choice to check and see if there was anything for me to find around, as opposed to just chasing a random goblin off into the woods.
Are you guys going to go after him again?
No.
Okay,
I mean,
I wanted to kill him because he might go tell his goblin friend something, I don't know, but I don't think it's wise for us to just like sprint off into a woods where just
right, like I would rather
where one of
continue
our
with our
friends is
job.
dying.
I'd rather continue with our job and let that cowardly goblin just run off.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like if Adam can get sight on him this turn and shoot him, that'd be great. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it for us
Yeah, like
to
I'm already
sprint
120
after
feet
him.
behind.
Yeah.
Our supposedly good archer is so even if he is drunk.
I stay in the wagon and I sew up my breastplate.
That's a good idea.
The staple it shut. I don't know.
Do you use your second wind? Is that what you're saying? Or
No, I can't do that without...
you can also ready an action. You can say, like, if this happens, then, and then if that thing happens, your turn will trigger again.
Yeah, I don't really... Can I take a nap while everyone else gets ready?
No.
If I see a goblin, I will throw my hand axe at them.
Perfect.
Okay. That's what I do.
And with that, we have Elfman. Hot pursuit.
Yeah.
I'm still running.
You doing it?
I'm running, and then I go to pull back, and then the fog builds up.
So
in
you
the
keep
distance.
chasing after him around the bend?
Let me finish.
Yeah, he's telling us
No,
a
I
story.
need to know. Did you keep
No.
chasing? No?
No.
Okay,
Let me
so
tell
you
my
don't see
story.
him.
Let me tell my story.
Okay.
I'm running, I pull back, the fog builds up, and then he goes into the fog, and I let go, and then I let go of the arrow, and I figure, it's not worth it. I can't.
Oh, I want to see what was around the corner.
You said, I've seen the movie, The Fog.
Okay, well, there's no fog, but
Are you telling me should I go around the corner?
I'm not telling you to do anything.
No, you shouldn't go around.
He's drunk. I think you should.
I've been running so much, I'm not drunk
Dead elf
anymore.
on our
He's gonna get
hands.
ambushed and die if he does that.
He's gonna come back and go, now I'm the elf man.
I don't go around the corner.
You don't?
I go back to
So you
the
kind of
camp.
stop, you turn around, fight's over.
Fight's over.
So yeah,
Not worth it.
Goblin gets away.
Good.
Elfman
Bastard.
comes out. We're out of combat.
I'll kill him.
Can I loot the corpses?
There's nothing.
The goblins, man.
Can I
Oh, the
check-
goblins.
Yeah, the goblins. Can I check their butt cavities and stuff?
Yeah, of course.
Oh man, I should have done that.
I mean, what's D&D without checking butt?
I mean, I'm the rogue. I'm the little...
That's true.
The teeth.
But it seems that I'm best at everything. I can cure.
Could you roll a perception check
You
for
got
me?
lucky.
Yeah.
I swabbed
10.
the wound, and then you came in and bandaged it, and I was like, well, I was going
10?
to do that.
Yeah.
10 plus anything?
No.
No? You don't have perception?
What about investigation? No, I have 0 perception. What about...
Investigation's more like gathering information.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, you search the dead goblins and you kind of don't find, like, you find
You
just
got
sort
some
of...
poop on your hand.
You find a tooth.
Yeah.
The only thing of note is you find, like, a tooth in one of their
Yeah,
pockets.
I definitely keep that
And they
too.
have, like, really... They have bow and arrows with sort of black feathers on the arrows. They're really crappy arrows. Like, Adam looks at them and is kind of like, what a shitty arrows is what he thinks to himself.
Yeah.
Same thing with
I got
bows.
some
Like, they're
great
all really, like,
carbon
cheaply...
fiber arrows in my pocket. I'm a killer.
Alright.
Kind of. But not this round.
So what do you guys...
Sir.
What's up?
Throw our big-ass
Yeah.
elf onto the wagon.
Sorry,
And I assume we do our best at kind of patching him up and assess that he can probably sleep it off. Sleep off that arrow in his heart.
So yeah, I mean, do you guys rest to heal? Do you go down the goblin trail?
I would vote for resting to heal.
I would
dead.
say we'd camp out and stay
Yeah.
the night and
Yeah,
rest
I
and
think-
eat.
By these murdered horses where we know there's a
We
goblin
eat
too.
and drink more
Well, if we
water.
don't dress like murdered horses, then we'll blend right in.
I'm okay, how about this? Like, if other people rest, if I'm naturally stealthy, so I can hide and stuff, and I'll stay up and stay watch while everybody else kind of rests
Since you
for
didn't
an
take
hour.
any damage.
Yeah, I didn't take any damage, so I'm gonna like guard. Everybody's gonna, I assume, like load into the
Yeah, I'd like to give...
caravan, and I'll just sit up top.
Okay, cool. Can you
Hidden.
roll a perception check?
Me,
Yep.
13.
Sort of while everybody's resting and sort of in camp, healing their wounds. Are we taking a long rest or a short rest?
Short rest.
What
Well, what do you
we
need,
need to get Kellen
That's what I'm
back?
looking at.
We're sleeping the night. It's 4 hours.
Don't listen to the...
It's like, can you go do this thing for
I'm
me?
not
Sure,
drunk
no problem.
anymore.
Horses, let's take a nap.
So if you take a short rest, you can spend your hit dice to regain hit points. If you take a long rest, you regain those hit dice that you have spent. So if you rest for an hour, you can roll the dice down here
Right.
and add them to your hit points. If you rest for a long rest, you can do that and also
Get it back.
get it back.
I mean, I would love to have my hit dice for the next encounter. Apparently, I need it.
So you vote long rest.
So I would vote long rest.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's do it.
I could use a good.
So you guys kinda set up camp.
Wine.
Casey, is there any advantage to you resting? You didn't get damage.
I
you
would
get like a spell back or
I would
something?
get a spell back.
Okay, yeah, cool. So
Yeah, I wonder what happens to my.
I mean, can I... If I'm going to rest and get spells back, can I
you only
heal
get
him?
one.
Oh, I only get one? Oh, then yeah.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 4.
So I'm back up to 4.
I have 13.
And I believe you add your constitution bonuses to these.
I mean, I rolled one more than I my.
I don't have a
max is.
Constitution bonus.
So
So you're good.
I
You don't have a
just put
Constitution
one
bonus?
more on
No,
there.
wait, no, I have +4. So
No,
8.
that's your saving throws.
No.
It'd be your modifier up here. So you have +2.
Okay, so it's 6. So I take off the -6 I had.
Yeah.
All right, you're back
Okay,
up.
so I'm back to where I
Back up
was.
to 12.
So yeah, through the night, Chris hears some goblins sort of moving around and skulking and like watching you guys, but they don't do anything.
That's
There's no
scary.
activity.
But they're definitely looking at us.
They're definitely
Seemingly.
I wake up for
keeping
just a
an eye.
second, hear it, get a boner.
Because goblins?
Yeah.
I use a 6-second action to take care of that
Yeah.
boner and go back to sleep.
I roll over, see the boner, and just assume it's about me.
Yeah.
So
I
cool.
wake up, see the boner, and go, Dad?
so you
And I
guys.
go back to bed.
So Kellen, how are you doing on hit points now?
I'm up to 5. I'm okay.
You're okay.
He only has 7 total.
I only have 7 max.
Yeah.
So.
Why are you
Alright.
so weak?
I am going to prepare.
You're such a pussy.
I'm going to prepare a reaction shield spell.
That sounds good.
That will add 5 AC.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's a reaction, meaning you can use it in the like.
If it happens, it goes like, what?
He gets jump in here and goes, ah! And just like shoots a spell at his chest.
It's nighttime and everybody's kind of healed up. And you heard some goblins out there, out towards the trail that they had clearly gone. So what do you guys do?
I don't know. I'm pretty worried that I found my cousin's stuff and it's all been ransacked and there's some dead horses. And I love horses. And there's nothing to be found there. So I say we kind of go down that road and see if we can find.
Your cousin's a dwarf, right?
Yeah, he's a hill dwarf.
Purebred dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay, then I go with him.
He's like a weird eugenics freak on it too. He's like, what's the dimensions of his nose before I decide to go on this quest? Yeah, I'm loyal to my friends, so I'll go with that. You have my arrows.
You have my little
And
body.
my axe. That's the thing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Did I
my
get something?
partially penetrated.
We don't even want you.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess it's coming along. We can't just leave him on the road.
What says you, Elfman 1986?
I'm in the back of the pack now, watching ahead of everybody.
Okay.
Wait, you're in the
back of the
back
pack
watching
watching
ahead?
ahead?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the back, watching everything.
Adam brings up a good point. So do you guys head off after the goblins down the trail?
Can we
Yeah.
take our
Yeah.
cart with us?
No.
Can I take my moose?
The trail is up. If you remember, I said there's sort of an embankment and a lot of thicket.
So I just click my clicker and it goes whoop whoop.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys want to take any time to sort of do anything with the wagon or
What are you calling
I
again?
goods.
Goods.
put
You know,
one.
it's a lot of like. There's some mining equipment. There's some sort of dried goods, just some sort of food for.
Can
sort
they
of-
fit
looks like
in
an-
backpacks?
Okay, so
A
can I
mining
hollow
operation.
out a dead horse and shove it in the dead horse?
No,
Damn it.
Can the stuff fit in all of our backpacks? I have a backpack.
no, it's like big barrels.
Yeah.
and, like,
I assume if we were
pickaxes.
using a cart, it couldn't fit in our backpacks.
I don't know. Can I put the most valuable things in my backpack? I throw a tarp over it and lock
You
it.
have a tarp?
And lock it. Oh, the locking tarp.
I have rope. Can I put some tricky knots in some ropes?
Great.
I say we abandon the cart because we're going on an adventure.
No, we should like put it under some trees and like put leaves and stuff.
You just try to hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, roll a 20-sided dice and give me what skill do you think you'd use for that?
I have stealth,
I've got deception. I've got a single deception.
sleight of hand.
Yeah, let's call it sleight of hand.
Then
I've got 5.
Aaron should roll for it.
Disguise it, Aaron.
Guys, I got this. And I did 23.
Holy
You
crap!
hid the shit.
So,
I did
So
check this out.
while-
They turn their back and it's gone.
so while the dwarf is sort of doing weird knots and stuff, the little halfling goes like, and then she looks and she realizes it's not even a wagon; it's a dead horse. And like, where'd it go? And like, that's not your problem.
Okay.
I say this isn't the cart you're looking for.
Yeah, you put a sign that says not stealable.
This is not a cart. The old Duchamp.
Then I lead the way.
Okay, so yeah, what's your marching order? Nikki says she's in front. Anybody disagree with that?
Well, I mean, that means I get a view of the rear, so I'm number 2.
You're number 2?
Because what a woman.
I'm actually not on the path. I'm 10 feet off of the path, making sure everybody's safe and looking around
I like that.
ahead
Like
of the path.
like hopping in trees.
So
and
you're,
shit.
Yes.
you're using you're checking ahead. You're using
Yes.
your perception.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
While y'all are like that, I shout, I'd be a little bit more comfortable, strong dwarfs, if maybe the gigantic elf that is super fucking weak and the tiny halfling that's weak could maybe be in the middle of the pack with you guys taking up the head in the rear.
But he's covering the rear. He's a
I
great
mean,
archer.
He's on the side. He's not in
He's
there.
going around.
What? Well,
I'm on the side, walking sideways, watching you guys.
He's checking ahead. He's making sure there's no shit.
I'm doing this. I'm protecting you.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I'm still in front.
Alright, fine. I don't
Casper.
like the idea of her being in front because that's just bad, but...
Why? I'm the toughest.
Sexist.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
So then I'm behind her, and I don't like the fact that I'm about butt height with
Yeah.
my head.
Yeah, she just
is
keeps
I ate
so
some beans.
stinky.
There's some ergot over there. So, as you guys head down the trail, Adam is keeping an eye out. Adam, could you roll a perception check for me?
Yes. Ooh, 21.
21.
Yeah.
Adam, about 10 minutes down the trail, you notice something conspicuous in front of Nikki, right where she's about to walk.
Oh, I
on
check
the
it
ground.
out.
You stop her?
You should yell at me.
I go, look out!
So
And
there,
I go, check in!
You go, fuck!
so there's a snare trap right there, right around the bend where you guys sort of
You
have
stop.
been going,
Right by it.
chasing
My foot
after.
is, like,
There's a snare
over it.
trap
Your
on the
foot's
trail.
over it and you back off.
Yeah.
I saved your foot.
So yeah, you guys are able
And so
to.
now it's his.
You guys
He
are
just do
able
whatever
to
he wants.
avoid that if you
And then I
would
take your
like.
shoe up.
Yeah.
Nah, let's not.
I-
There's a trap right there. Oh no.
Well,
I think-
everybody kind of whispers, let's let Tharma just... 5 hit points, he's
Dharma's
dead.
not feeling very good about himself right
I
now.
take my great axe and I scoot it out of the way.
Great.
Off the trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In front of Adam. You take it.
Awesome. So you guys continue down the trail.
Yep.
Yes.
So you walk about another 10 minutes. Adam, will you roll a perception check for me?
Yes. Ooh,
Oh, whoa.
22.
Man, he is nailing it.
Wish she could have been this good at
She's
archery.
Nikki is about to step on something suspicious again.
I go,
And
sorry for your audio.
you realize that there's a very well camouflaged pit trap right in front of
Yeah.
taking up the whole of the trail.
Sounds like we're going in the right direction.
Wow.
So we got to get over a pit.
Just go around it.
Nikki's tying knots.
I go around it.
I'm already going around it because I'm not on the trail.
By the way, you guys each got 75 experience points.
Wow.
Where do you write that?
I like how Kellen's experience isn't like he learned anything. It's more just like, well, I had an adventure.
I have a bad story I can tell to make myself sad.
adventure. Look at my scar.
He makes my
He iced a goblin.
He iced
I got shot in the heart.
Yeah.
Those do not
I didn't
counterweight
do
each other.
anything. I shot a bunch of arrows and nothing hit anything.
I almost rotted a dude, and then I almost healed a guy.
So we eventually walk around this trap.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so following the goblin's trail, you come across a large cave in a hillside about 5 miles from the scene of the initial ambush.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm definitely
A
going in.
shallow stream is flowing out from the cave, and it's screened by dense briar thickets, sort of like the ones back that we saw before. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream. You guys are standing on... There's a cave with a stream coming out of it. You guys are standing on one side, and on the other side of the stream, there's some thickets and a trail leading in the cave. So you'd have to cross the stream to get to the trail, or you
Okay.
can just walk in the water
So
into
we-
the cave, assuming you wanted to go inside the cave.
Okay.
I would say cross the stream into the trail.
I would too.
But, okay, as I'm crossing, I go, oh, I got a little dirty in that grass. So I scoop some water up and, like, clean off my legs, and I slowly turn and wink at every party.
And I say, maybe get in that butt crack while you're there.
Well, on the east side of the stream, flowing from the mouth of the cave, there's a small area of briar thickets, hollowed out, it seems, because out from it, two more arrows
Sons
come
of
shooting
bitches.
out. They knew you was coming.
I somersault out of the way.
And they're both shooting at Nikki.
Okay.
Ooh.
One at each tit.
So two arrows fly out from behind the thicket. One misses Cowl, and the other hits.
Nope.
It's the same black feathered arrows you remember from the dead horses and the goblins in the woods. So you suspect it's probably another goblin shooting arrows at you because they be assholes like
Killed
that.
him. I should have kept going.
You should have.
You would hit that trap.
And it deals 5 damage.
Pencil.
Pencil.
That's what it did to me yesterday, too. 5.
We gotta roll for initiative?
Yep.
I have 22.
15.
12.
13.
The gobos have 7.
Sweet, so we all get to go before them.
That's good.
Murder those fuckers, I'm mad at them.
Who goes first?
I do, I have 22.
Alright, Aaron, what do you do?
I'm gonna try a perception check to see if I can see them.
Do it.
5. I assume I can't.
No, sir. Ma'am.
Well, I'm gonna shoot blindly towards them.
Do it. So you have disadvantage.
Short bow. One roll is 14. Fuck. One roll is 9.
9's not going to do it.
Yep.
Who's next?
So I will roll for perception as well.
Do it.
Did I roll a 20 again?
Are you gonna run up to them? Or are you throwing an axe?
Well, I can.
Yeah, you can
How
probably
far
run
away
it.
are they?
You don't know where they are, but the thicket, it looks like you'd have to run about 40 feet to get through it.
Okay, so
if
I'll
you
do-
dash, you could get through it,
But I couldn't.
but you couldn't attack once you got over there.
Could I tell everyone else where they're at?
I don't know. That wouldn't necessarily be able to see it just because you could see it.
I point.
Because it's a thicket.
Right
I mean,
here,
they
right
just
here.
kind of would be behind some trees. They're small.
Okay, I'll perception. 11. Okay, can I blindly throw my hand axe?
Yes, you're going to roll 2 20s and take the lower.
10.
The axe just goes into the woods. You gave a goblin an axe. Take this!
And now I got it.
Oh,
I hope you like it.
This does more damage than the bow I was shooting you with.
Tharma and I have 13.
It is between you guys, or if you can't agree, it would be whoever has the higher dexterity.
Arm wrestle.
You go first.
I'll go first.
I'm
So
He's
I'm,
like wounded, so.
I'm over fighting.
I'm rolling for perception,
but-
correct?
If you want, you can do whatever you want.
I want to kill these motherfuckers.
You could shoot blindly at them. You could do perception. You could try to run over, get a better
Doing
angle.
perception can make it easier to see
If you
and
spot
shoot them.
You're more likely to
I'm,
kill them.
I'm going to roll for perception.
Do it.
I have 14.
14 versus you see yourself one goblin.
And I shoot at that goblin
Do it then.
with my longbow. 7 plus 7, 14.
Barely a miss.
And I just stand there so mad! But I can still see him. Now, the fact that he's out in the open, does anybody else see him, or is it just me?
Just you.
Okay. And I can't do anything.
Alright, so. Dharma's turn.
Take a dramatic sip.
Let's see if I can spot one of these fuckers. So, a 13 perception check.
You see the same one Adam saw.
Alright.
I'm so mad at him. Tell him for me.
Ray of Frost at his butt.
That thing sucks.
He just loves it.
It worked!
Hey,
I'm
all
like
he's
all
doing-
your damn arrows!
He's taking a keyboard cleaner and turning it upside down and going.
So you rolled what? 14?
Yes. Nope, 15.
15. You freeze the fucker. Do
Fuck that guy.
Damage his ass.
Fuck that guy.
1d8.
8. I'm coming back with a vengeance.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a
vengeance
2.
up
It's
2.
like a modest.
He goes.
Alright. My turn?
I feel better having hit him.
I'm gonna roll for perception. 12.
You see the same one everybody else saw.
Who's now?
I yell at him, you should get better at hiding like your other friends. And then, how close is he to me?
He's about 50 feet.
50 feet?
Maybe like 55 if we're getting really into it.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna, Sacred Flame his ass.
Do it. Don't threaten me with good time.
You guys are like confusing things' bodies by making them really cold and
Yeah. We call it the icy hot, bitch.
Poor confusion. Really good action for your skin. If you live. It's like a spa. Yeah.
So they have to succeed a dexterity saving throw or
Yeah.
take 1d8 radiant damage.
Yeah. He succeeded. He dodged that shit. He rolled a natural 20. He did like a backflip.
I like to think you just defrosted him.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it like somehow made his life better.
Since I haven't moved, can I move somewhere now?
Yeah.
I moved to Albany, New York.
Then I guess I just move 25 feet closer.
So you move towards them?
Yeah, I move towards them 25.
So as you move forward, you're kind of 25 feet is going to kind of put you in the thicket, but not all the way to them.
Great.
That cool?
Yeah, it's fine by me.
So
And
as
does
you-
that help me in any way as far as like not being perceived as much by them, or?
They've got a pretty good beat on you
Okay,
at this point. You go through the water, and it kind of slows you down. But
But
you
it looks
land,
cool when I splash through.
Yeah, but you land. You end up movement wise landing somewhat in the thicket, and you can see them now. You can
great.
see that
Cool.
there's
Perfect.
There's two goblins.
And I go, yo guys, you're two.
They both have arrows knocked, and you're kind of 10 feet away from them at this point.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
And they're naked because they're full.
Actually, I'm an ex-soldier, so I just go, nah, you're not gonna hit me.
Wow, that's rude.
Is it their turn?
Did you already go?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Goblins. They both attack Casey.
They
Seems
would.
like a good thing to do.
They would.
Uh-oh.
They both miss.
Both miss?
Yeah, definitely.
And then I go,
The same
told
one
ya.
that rolled a 20 earlier rolled a 1 now.
And I go, told you pussies.
I like to think that they're just about to shoot, and then it comes through, and they go, ha!
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Back to Aaron.
My turn. All right, I'm gonna run into the fray as well, behind his leg, and I'm gonna try to shoot them with my short bow. I roll a 24.
Woo! Which one are you shooting at? The one that's already hurt? Or the brand new one?
I'm gonna shoot at the one that's already hurt.
Alright, how much damage do you do to him?
1d6 plus 3 piercing, so I do 7.
Arrow through the throat. He's down. He's dead.
Finally got one! First blood!
So it's your turn, right?
Okay, I'll move 25 feet towards them and use my last hand axe.
So you're running up and chucking it.
Because I can't get close enough to use my other
If you roll a
ones.
1, I'm going to have you trip over that first one that you threw.
Oh, God, 10.
You throw it and you hit the one that's dead. Goddamn, wrong goblin.
Said he was moving.
I saw Twitch.
Got it. That wasn't you. That was me. I killed that one. I killed the goblin.
There's literally an arrow through his throat. It's like,
Nah.
there's an axe on his arm.
Why'd you shoot him after he was dead?
The other goblin is still visible, correct?
Yes.
So I want to run 25 feet and then shoot
Yeah,
at
how
him.
fast do you move?
30.
30? You can move 30 feet.
Let's
Yeah,
do
do
30.
Well, I guess, it's more like 25 because once you get in the thicket, it's hard to move.
Okay,
yeah,
so I move 30, and I take my long... What?
He just said, well, it's more like 25 because of the thicket. And you went, I moved 30.
I do. It says 30 on my paper.
Yeah,
It says 25 on your paper. I move 30.
yeah, it's difficult to write, but yeah, okay, you're in there. You're with
10
everybody.
yards,
You're with everybody.
and I shoot at that motherfucker.
Do it then.
The live one. Oh,
God.
turd. I roll a 12.
What do the feathers on your arrows look like?
They're hawk feathers.
Oh,
And they can kind of like
they
just
can?
stack and forth.
Crazy.
Wow,
I didn't know
that sounds physically
Sarah's
impossible.
going.
That's so cool.
You've added a lot of abilities to your character as you've played.
You asked me questions, I answered them.
Yeah.
So I shoot.
Hey, you do not hit
I'm gonna
the
shoot.
goblin.
I'm gonna shoot. And I stand there just so disappointed. in
Tharma.
myself.
Tharma.
5 feet closer than all you
Tharma,
assholes.
hot off a ray of frost hit. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna do it again because it's working for me.
You gotta perceive that motherfucker.
Oh, we haven't spotted this guy yet.
I mean,
Yeah,
unless
you
you
have
run
it.
forward.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you move forward?
I don't want to get that close to him.
God, you're a wuss.
35 feet!
Yeah, that would
We
be
are all
real-
hollering for
that'd be
you to
real close.
join us. And
All right.
Come play, Tharma! He still has the arrow in his chest.
Alright, roll
Take
your
him out.
perception and do what you're gonna
He's
do.
kind of over here, by the way. He's kind of here, and you guys are all kind of in here.
Yeah, I'm
If
gonna
I
roll.
saw the map earlier.
I'm gonna roll.
oh!
Do not
That's a
see
miss.
him.
That is,
Yeah, you actually
not
like
see him.
turn to look and poke your own eye, like, oh!
rolled a 1.
Can I still move?
You could have
Yeah, you can
before.
move.
So I'm joining the group and then I take a shot at him.
Do it.
12 plus 16.
That's a hit.
Ray of Frost.
Ice his ass, Kellen.
I wanna
1d8.
Don't kill him yet, I want to kill him.
Can you not thaw him
That's
right
a
away?
10.
This
That's a
time?
1d10.
Yeah. Don't icy hot him yet. Oh, 1.
So
He's a little cold. He goes,
he's at least slowed down a little.
he can't run away, that's true. Got him
So,
trapped.
is it my turn?
Yeah.
We're gonna
Alright,
catch
I'm-
him and
I
dismember him.
run up to
slowly.
him and with my war hammer, and I take a swing.
Do it.
All right. So what do I? I'm
He's
rolling
like
this
frozen
plus
on the
four.
ground. He's like, fuck!
This guy's got a big hammer. 12 plus 4, 16.
That's a hit.
1d8 plus 2.
Cut his,
Ooh, nice.
Cut his dirty little goblin head off.
5.
That's a solid hit. You feel a crunch. He's still alive, but his things
Not
are not.
feeling good.
He's
Right.
not feeling too good. He looks like a real strong breeze could knock him over. Let's put it that way.
All right.
All right. So then it's, I guess, the goblins'
Yeah.
turn.
So he's frozen to the ground. He can't run.
And just got
he's
hammered.
almost dead.
He got frozen and then he got hammered to the face. And he's like, through his bloody, broken teeth, he's like, I surrender! Don't kill me! I'm sorry!
So
And I get a boner.
Should we try to get information out of him?
Yeah, let's
Yes,
not kill
let's do
him.
it.
So I pull out an arrow and I nickname it Strong Breeze. Yeah, I guess we should try to get information out of him as much as I'd love to kill him. So
We
I,
can still kill him later.
You all say this out loud, standing there.
He's like,
Can I find my
So-
my hand axes that I threw into the woods?
it's
Yeah,
on your turn.
I mean, it's
you can.
combat over.
You found
or-
one.
Oh, Dom
Combat's
said I
over if
found
you
them.
want it to be over.
Yeah, we're
it
not.
feels like it's over.
Well, I have my arrow drawn and I run up to him and
he's
I've
like,
got it, and I put the arrow like in his mouth and I'm like holding the bow
That is intense.
like
Yeah.
above him.
That is-
And then you sneeze. Oh, fuck!
And then and I say, tell us where Rockstar Steady
Gundren.
Gundren
Gundren Rockseeker.
Gundren Rockseeker. God, that sounds like a death.
No,
Rock
he's the one who
character.
hired us. Where his pal is. I mean, he's
Your
not-
cousin.
yeah, what's the name of the...
No, my cousin is the one who hired us, but he sent somebody else, right?
But
No,
then-
it's him.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
him. Oh, okay, yes. Then
Yeah,
we're
and I
Gundrens.
say,
Him
tell us.
him and his like bodyguard.
And okay.
Tell us what you know about Gundren Rock, blah blah. And I use intimidation, I imagine.
Yeah, do it, dude.
So my 8.
He's, somehow
can
not,
I-
he's not that afraid of arrows.
Right.
In his
I'm gonna
mouth.
give you advantage due to the situation.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll another 20-sided.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
20.
Okay, cool. So we'll take the 20, and that is a success. I'm gonna guess versus what he's gonna roll.
Natural 20.
Indeed. So.
So I pull it out of his mouth and I put it like against his forehead and I let it like pierce like his skin a little bit. Just to cut it.
That's all it took. He's dead. No.
And he lurches forward, kills him.
Yeah, he jumps forward.
No, I put it on his ear and I let it go through his ear into the ground.
Oh.
God, you're way into torturing people.
Yeah, man. The
So
Jack
you're
Bauer
asking
of our group.
where they sent homeboy?
Yeah, where Gundren is.
He says, Clark wanted him in the map.
In the map?
Yeah, he wanted to put him in the map, Kellen.
You wanted to put
That's
him
what he wanted.
Speak up, boy.
Does anyone speak Goblin here?
I don't.
Nope.
I speak. Thieves can't. I assume that would
Anyone
help me.
speak Goblin?
Where do we see that?
It's in the bottom left
I,
languages.
no, I do not.
I do.
What do you speak?
I just
Common and
Common and
Elvish.
Dwarvish.
Yeah, this is just a bilingual
That works
Goblin.
out.
Yeah.
Elvish?
All right. And I say, who's Clark?
Clark is leader. Clark is strong.
Where?
Clark is a bugbear.
Clogs his butt.
Where is Clark?
He just points at the cave.
And I go,
Well, thanks,
Fucking
Goblin.
figures.
He's a bugbear?
A bugbear is a giant goblin. Bugbear is a goblin who's
They don't look like a hybrid of a bug and a bear?
no.
You're thinking of an
Why are they
owlbear.
called that?
A bugbear looks like this.
Woo!
He's big, tall, furry goblin, sort of a uber goblin.
Are they super friendly?
Uber
Yeah,
Goblin.
they're super nice. They're so nice.
He looks so nice.
Basically looking at an 8-foot tall goblin.
So, do you guys have
think
any
we're gonna
other
get
questions
anything
for
else?
that
Anything
dude?
out
I
of
figure we got.
I bet he's hoping there's some more questions.
Maybe ask him about the book if he knows what the book does or is.
The map?
Book?
Map!
He doesn't know anything about the book, guys.
Give me
Let's
the
kill him.
Why is he so interested in the map?
Yeah.
King Gro, king of the goblins, the black spider told him to bring him the map.
So there's a black spot.
I like how you're taking
So
notes.
Clark is the Goblin King?
No, Clark is our tribe leader.
He's
So
the
there's a
bugbear.
Goblin King and a spider now. I'm not asking the Goblin.
Yes.
Shut up, Goblin. We're talking amongst ourselves.
Yes. Kellen, would you roll a history check for me?
18.
18. Kellen, you know that there is a local goblin they call King Groll, or some leader of the goblins that basically leads this tribe, which is known as the Kragmaw tribe, but sort of loosely organized. There's some figure people call King Groll that sort of that the Kragmaw tribe answers to.
And the spider asked him.
You've never heard that before. That's new words. But yeah, he's saying that
That's what he's saying.
something called the Black Spider told that guy to tell Clark to get the map.
You should.
Alright, if you want to keep up with the adventure as it continues, be sure to subscribe to this podcast and follow us on social media. Also, let us know what you think of 5th edition so far by tweeting us at I'm Bored With Life or finding us on Facebook and giving us a piece of your mind. Produced by Moonrat Media in association with Deep Space Mustache and Pretend Money. Thanks for listening, and until next time, farewell.